Well, hello and welcome back to the history of the Gosford Musical Society, part 2 of Incidents and Pranks. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the wonderful Tim Page, a wonderful guy. I want you to imagine this. He's a professional actor and a very good one too. And he came on the stage in Annie. There's a big ball scene, and he comes out resplendent. He comes out, everybody's all dressed up, and you saw Tim, and he looked down, and he didn't have any shoes on. Couldn't find them. So, poor guy. That's when you want the stage open up and you fall down through it, which is really interesting. And poor Tim in Strictly Ballroom, which was a couple of years ago, it was in a rehearsal time. One of the actresses dramatically went up to him. It was a female, and she pleaded, "I failed Scott as a mother," and she grabbed him through his shirt and took away basically the hair on his chest. So I bet he still feels that to this day. Ouch. One show required a noise off stage. Now the prop usually was there and it was missing. So the person, and I had to have a sound, so this person picked up this bucket, and it was full of screws and all sorts of heavy stuff, dropped it, bang, this huge noise. And on stage, the line was, "Oh dear, they've dropped the packet of biscuits." Go figure. King of Siam and King and I. Serious scene at the end. He's died. He's dead, and he's lying there in the bed. When he got into, just as he died, beforehand, the crew person had put in all these bags of ice, and the poor guy's got to lie there for 10 minutes, freezing to death in that bed. Live theater. Kylie Hinton was in The King and I as well. And she was one of the wives. So she races on with everybody else. All these women are all across the stage. They're all barefooted, except for Kylie. She's wearing her Ugg boots. She forgot to take them off. I love that one. The Boat and Phantom of the Opera. The boat. You know, the Phantom comes in, and the boat was an electronic boat. But it never, ever worked. Ever. And one stage, the Phantom actually had to get out of the boat and use his oar to actually, he was still in the boat, with his oar, to get that boat off stage. What a nuisance that was. 1995 in Oliver. I was playing this part of Mr. Bumble, and I had young Oliver. I was to take him through the city of London singing, "One boy for sale." Anyway, I was supposed to go up this stairway, across the top, the way up top, come down the stairs. Just before I went on, I've got little Oliver in my hand, the stage manager says, "Be careful. The second step from the bottom on the other side is broken. Be careful." Oh, yeah, right. So I'm going up there singing this song, went around the top, coming down, and I'm counting sort of silently in my head. 6, 5, 4, Wasn't the second step, it was the third step. I went right through it. But to show you how brilliant our stage crew was, the very next song was called "Consider Yourself at Home." Two of the guys on the stage crew was already dressed in costume because they were moving stuff, so they looked part of the show. They came out with nail bags, hammers and nails, and during the song, they're repairing the step. "Consider yourself at home," boom, boom. Anyway, I thought that was great. That's a good incident, that one. Just a couple of pranks. These are things that are supposed to be funny, but they often aren't. The musical Sweet Charity, the main actor was to reach in the orchestra pit for a shoe, which is always there, and it was supposed to spout a bit of water, just a little bit of water. Reached in, got that out, poured it. Somebody put glitter on it. Now, glitter everywhere, and you never get rid of glitter. So that was a prank. And I will just tell you that there are many, many other things, and I'll just show you some of these things as we go here. You'll see that's the bar that they had in Calamity Jane, where they all rushed to the bar to get a drink of real whiskey. There's the Mikado, the logo for that. The Mikado Remembers, where they had the CD that kept playing over and over again. We have here, that's a props table. That's what they looked like. And you know, if you pick up the wrong one, or you don't pick up the one you're supposed to have, and you go out on that stage, you've often got real problems. And that's the spaceship, a logo of that ship that I was telling you about in Forbidden Planet, where one of the actors forgot their lines. Oliver, that's a great logo. That's the one I was talking about with the boat. It kept stalling. and he actually had to use his oar to get that thing off stage. The King of Siam in the ice bucket. There I am with little Oliver, who, by the way, that little fella went on to go to Broadway, and the musical Billy Elliot. He played Billy Elliot. So he went from here in Gosford to Broadway to play the main part on Broadway. That's fantastic. There's the king again. There's a great line in the show called The Producers, "It's good to be the king." So that's all for me today with pranks and incidents. I will look forward to speaking to you very soon. Thank you.